Welcome back guys. Ninja Gaiden 4 is now available on PC platform, selling on Steam store for around $70 US. In India it's priced at around rupees 5500. In this video I'll be testing the PC Game Pass version of the game on my Rog Ally that comes with Windows 11. It's a single play hack and slash action adventure game that takes place after Ninja Gaiden 3 in a near future Tokyo that was plunged into chaos by the return of the Dark Dragon, a hostile entity behind the Dark Dragon Blade from Ninja Gaiden 2004 and the main antagonist of Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword 2008. The game focuses on a new protagonist named Yakumo. I have already done my testing on Ally. The game runs very nicely, no signs of stuttering. It does not use Unreal Engine 5, it uses Platinum Engine. The game does not support any frame generation technique. It supports DLSS and FSR2 upscalers, and FSR2 upscaler makes the image quality look a bit blurry. Also produces some noticeable texture shimmering in the environment. So I'll be showing you how to use the int8 version of FSR4 upscaler in conjunction with XeSS frame generation. We'll be using Optiscaler mod to achieve this. Unfortunately, Optiscaler HUD fix feature does not work properly in this game. The game's HUD elements exhibit some jittering during fast visual motion. Jittering effect should not be a big problem as there is no crosshair in this game and the game's HUD elements only show up on the display during combat. Before jumping into the gameplay, would like to thank Keymailer and Xbox for providing me with a free monthly subscription of PC Game Pass. This subscription gives us access to hundreds of games. We can play these games for as long as we want until our subscription expires. Games from first party Microsoft Studio and even third party studio are available on PC Game Pass. In India, Microsoft even supports UPI mode of payment. This game's profile does not pop up automatically in Adreanaline software. We need to manually add the game's shortcut file to Adreanaline. I'll show you the process. Open the game's installed directory. In Xbox PC app, go to your library, select Ninja Gaiden 4, click on the three dots here, click on Manage, click on Files, click on Browse. Now open the game's installed folder Ninja Gaiden 4, open Content folder, look for the game's main exe file Ninja Gaiden 4 WinGTK.exe. Select the file, right click, show more options, send to, desktop create shortcut, click it. This shortcut file will be present on the desktop Ninja Gaiden 4 WinGTK.exe. Now just open Adreanaline software, go to its gaming section, click on the three dots here, click on add a game, click on desktop, look for Ninja Gaiden's shortcut file. You just need to add it to Adreanaline. There it is, selected, open. I have already added it to Adreanaline. Should be here, there it is, selected. Adreanaline settings for the game, FreeSync, VSync on. For this game I have set the UMA buffer size to 4 GB. My Ally is running on BIOS version 342. Install Ally's latest official GPU driver that added support for Battlefield 6. Using a 27 watts manual profile, all three power values set at 27 watts. 900p resolution, CPU boost disabled. Connected my FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro controller to Ally via Bluetooth mode, X input controller. First I'll run the game with FSR4 upscaler and no frame generation. I'll be using the latest Preview 4 version 0.920250922 build of Optiscaler. You can download it from Optiscaler's Discord server. Click on the .7g link here. FSR SDK was leaked a couple of months ago. It included files corresponding to the int8 version of FSR4. These files could be used to compile an FSR4 DLL. Big thanks to Reddit user athlete-dependent926 for doing this and sharing the file with the community. Click on the Go file link here. Download AMD Fidelity FX Upscaler tx12.dll file from here. Click on download next to it. Download will start. Now I'll install Optiscaler mod. Just open the mod's archive file. Select the highlighted files optiscaler.ini, optiscaler.dll, libxeSS_fg.dll, XeSS frame gen file, DX11 version of XeSS super resolution not required, libxeSS.dll, XeSS super resolution, DX12 and Vulkan file, libxell.dll, fakenvapi.ini, fakenvapi.dll. This game does not support NVIDIA Reflex, so I doubt XeSS low latency mode will work after enabling XeSS frame generation via Optiscaler mod. We'll be using OptiFG upscaler as the frame generation source for XeFG. Nukem 9 mod not required, Vulkan version of Fidelity FX not required. Select all of the TX12 versions of Fidelity FX files. Right click, copy, Need to paste these files in the game's install directory. Open the game's install folder, content folder, paste everything here. Now we just need to change the name of optiscaler.tll file to dxgi.tll. Select the file, right click, rename, type dxgi. Optiscaler streamline spoofing feature is enough to unlock the in-game TLSS upscaler setting. So I'll be disabling Optiscaler's DXGI spoofing feature. Just open the mods optiscaler.ini file. Scroll down until you find the spoofing section. There it is. Under this section, look for a line name DXGI and just set it to false. Click on file, click on save, close. Now I'll install the in-date version of FSR for Upscaler. Just need to copy its AMD Fidelity FX Upscaler tx12.tll file that you download it from Reddit. Paste it in the game's install directory where you install Optiscaler mod. Content folder right here. Replace the existing file and we are done. Launch the game via Adreanaline software to load Adreanaline Settings. In-game graphics settings, display mode set to windowed full screen, required for using XeFG, 900p resolution. Frame rate limit 240 as there is no unlimited option available. VSync disabled. Here we have access to the in-game DLSS setting enabled. Cannot change its quality presets. This is basically the quality preset of DLSS Upscaler. Anti-aliasing disabled. Checked quality high. I am using the low graphics preset. Dynamic resolution disabled. Yeah, motion blur is disabled as well. That's it. Once the game loads up, just press the insert keyboard key to open Optiscaler menu. There it is. I'll increase its size. Click on the drop down bar next to menu UI scale. Set the value to 1.2. Upscaler selected XeSS version 2.0.2. Input in-game DLSS Upscaler. TXGI spoofing it's off. Auto Explore setting I'll enable it. Change the Upscaler from XeSS to FSR4. Click on the drop down bar next to change Upscaler and select FSR 3.x as the option. Click on change upscaler. In-date version of FSR4 is selected. In this game I observed some aggressive flickering of neon lights with FSR4 upscaler. Enabling non-linear sRGB input setting fixed this issue, but it produced some ghost trails around the floating particles. So I'll stick with the default setting, it's up to you. Model selected 1 as I am using the default model setting. Model 1 corresponds to the Upscaler's quality preset. This is the quality preset of DLSS Upscaler. Base resolution 1066 by 600 pixels upscaled to 900p resolution. Resolution scale 1.5. No frame generation selected. I'll enable Optiscaler performance overlay. Expand FPS overlay section. Check the setting FPS overlay enable full plus graph. Scale 1.3. Show the base game performance. Save and close. With XeSS Upscaler we are getting around 49 FPS. With FSR4 Upscaler we are getting around 46 FPS. Not a big drop in performance. You can see the black floating particles in the environment. No ghost trails are produced around them. Not observing any ghosting around our character model. Look at that VRAM usage, 3 GB only. This is amazing. It's a fast-paced game, requires quick inputs. Slide down, use my wire.
Bridge collapsed. Just find me another route to the target.
I think I can help. For now, get somewhere safe.
Got it.
50 FPS here. It runs very nicely even without using frame generation. That's good to see. Jump over the obstacles. That was close. Dodged. Beautiful colors. Oh, that was close. Always got run over. Beg your pardon, almost got run over by a train. And again. Run along the wall. 40 to 50 FPS. These lighting effects are very beautiful. Time to show you some combat. Land on this guy.
Looks like the
Oh
DD
my
has
god.
caught up with you.
Ambush, more likely. Stay on your guard.
Block enemies attacks.
Nothing he hasn't handled before.
Hold the right trigger.
He's the Raven Clan's
Gameplay
top
mechanics.
ninja. Of course, he'll be fine.
I'll use the blood raven form of my weapon. Execute some special moves. Okay, I'll just switch to medium preset now. In-game settings, graphics preset set to medium with dynamic resolution disabled. Motion blur disabled as well. Low to medium settings with the medium graphics preset. Resume the game. Yeah, we're still getting around 45 FPS, not bad. FPS in this game can be very variable, it depends on the area. Slice this guy. Oh my god. Special effects can slow down the game.
Looking for a new gig? You're alone.
Darkness terminal restores our health. From here we can purchase some stuff. Access the mission database. Accept new missions. See, these missions are already in progress. I'll accept all of the new missions. Mission accepted. Completed one mission, submitted here. Previous one.
Sending payment your way.
Got some money and stuff. Speak with my handler.
So demons guarding the shrine.
Skip the dialogues. Progress further. Get to the higher point by jumping from wall to wall. Forgot the name of this technique. Okay, need to slide to here. Image quality is looking very sharp, very clean. Good results produced by FSR for Upscaler. Scaling cost is around 4.4 milliseconds. Need to take out these floating bots. Use my wire. Land on them. Yank myself towards these things. You clear the area. Yeah, 37 to 45 FPS. Now I'll show you how to enable XeSS frame generation. Open the mod menu by pressing the insert keyboard key. Click on the drop down bar next to frame generation source. There it is. Select OptiFG Upscaler as the option. Click on the drop down bar next to FG output and select XeFG as the option. Don't recommend using FSR FG. It will produce very aggressive flickering around the game's HUD elements. Save INR, close and restart the game. Launch game. Once the game loads up, open Optiscaler menu and check this setting active under frame generation XeFG. Don't need to enable HUD fix, it's not going to work. Some jittering will be produced around the game's HUD elements during past visual motion. Your frame time graph became thick. This means XeSS frame gen is working. Check the debug view. You'll see these purple sidebars flickering. This means XeSS frame gen is indeed working. I'll highlight the smoothing effect. Disable debug view. Apply a 30 FPS cap from the in-game settings. Now we should be getting 60 FPS as we have enabled XeSS frame generation. I'll just spin the camera, check out the animation quality. Here we are getting 60 FPS and the animation quality is looking smooth. If you observe the text here carefully, you will notice some jitter. Nothing aggressive. Now I'll disable XeSS frame gen and show you the actual animation quality. FPS dropped to around 30. See, and check out the animation quality. It's looking so choppy. This is the real performance. So very good smoothing effect produced by XeSS frame generation. Active. Remove the 30 FPS cap. Frame rate limit 240. Resume the game. FPS is around 62. If you want to improve the performance further, you can drop the resolution to 720p, but I'll be honest, latency is manageable. can definitely play the game this way. Quickly clear the area. Check out the game's HUD element here, not flickering. All these things, they are everywhere, so quick. You need to be careful. As you can see, gameplay experience is very smooth, no signs of stuttering. This is just amazing. I am used to testing Unreal Engine 5 games. All of them exhibit some form of stuttering. Excellent optimization. Game is running so nicely. Day 1 of its release. It's a rare event. Just test the game at 720p resolution as well. Yeah, after dropping the resolution from 900p to 720p, wow, FPS increased from 65 to 80. Big increase in performance. Look at that added amount of smoothness. This is just insane. And I'll be honest, the image quality is still looking sharp. Not bad at all. We'll execute some fancy moves. Slice this guy. I hate these drones. They're everywhere. Tombstone pile driver. Oh, this guy's still alive. Surprise. Not anymore. So excellent results produced by FSR 4 Upscaler and Optiscaler XeSS frame generation in this game. Minor jittering around the game's UI elements. XeSS frame generation is definitely usable. In the end, it's up to you how you want to play the game with or without frame generation. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.